Hello class, it's Miss G again, and here's my little tired helper Stella. I'm going to have a little video for you to help you with potential and kinetic energy. And as you can see, somebody has no energy. She's very tired today. Okay, so I have here, over here, I have laid out the material that you have for your projects. Here's some straws and pipe cleaners. Now, you want to put the two straws side by side and then tie, if you need to cut your pipe cleaners because you don't have that many, that's fine. You're going to tie them together with your pipe cleaners. I only have one hand, so I can't really do it. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. You bend them. So you're going to bend it around and tie them together. So there's a little bit of space, so it looks like a roller coaster. It should look like that. Now, if you have a small ball like this, you don't want to put them far apart so that it falls through the holes. You want to put them close enough together so the ball can easily roll down. When the ball's at the top of the roller coaster, it's potential energy. When it's moving down, it's kinetic. You're going to time how fast your ball goes. It's probably going to be like 1 second. Does it go faster or slower the higher you make the ramp? Okay, that's what you need to figure out in your project. Now, looking at what you did last week, some of you got a bunch of these wrong, so we're going to go over them. One of the ones everyone had trouble with was at what point does the skater's kinetic energy begin turning into potential energy? Now, kinetic energy is movement. So when does his moving energy begin turning into potential energy? So that means we're going backwards. Normally, I'm telling you, it's potential to kinetic. Well, they're saying he's moving. When does it turn back to potential? Well, it turns back to potential when you pull the skateboard back up that ramp. If you pull it back up, you're giving it potential energy because then, here's my ball, and then he has the energy to roll back down. So the skater, he goes down, it's kinetic. Pulling him back up, it's potential. And that is the correct answer. Whoever did this one got it wrong. But this says the correct answer is as soon as he starts rolling up the half pipe. As soon as he starts rolling up the half pipe, the skater starts gaining potential energy because he is farther from the ground. And a little hint, the farther from the ground you are, the more potential energy you have. I think it's one of your questions for your project. All right, let's look at all the questions. Which of the following is not an example of energy? Let's see. The sun. No, the sun definitely is energy. A plane moving. That's showing energy. It's kinetic energy is moving. Fire. We've got some solar energy going on there. And what about here? Nothing. Everything's sitting still. So that would be the correct answer. Picture of the front door does not show work, a changing object, nor changing surroundings. Energy is capable of doing any of these things, three things. So energy can change an object, it changes the surroundings, or it's showing work. Which one is this airplane showing? If you said showing work, you're correct. Next. A roller coaster is towed to the top of the long down drop hill. The correct answer is a football player lands on the ground after making a leaping drop. Wait a minute, that's not the question. Sorry. Which of the following is decreasing in potential energy? So that means the potential energy is getting smaller. And it says a football player lands on the ground after making a leaping catch. That is correct, that one, because if a roller coaster is towed to the top of a long down drop hill, that means it's gaining potential energy. The further that you push that roller coaster up the hill, the more potential energy it's going to get because it's getting farther from the ground. A rope is stretched tight for a tug of war game. And the spring of a pinball machine is stretched. Those are the same things. So they're both pulling them apart. They're pulling them away. And a football player lands on the ground. He's already at the ground. He's done. So that's the decreasing in potential energy because he's on the ground. All right, let's move up for this question. Which of the following has the highest kinetic energy? So that means the highest moving energy. Well, that's going to be the fastest, right? So let's look at the example. The correct answer is a ceiling fan spinning 6 times per second. The faster an object is moving, the more kinetic energy it has. The ceiling fan spinning 6 times per second is moving the fastest. And some of you put the second one, the 3 times per second. Well, you know, 3 times, if you could spin around 3 times in 1 second, compared to 6 times, you're going faster if you can get 6 spins into 1 second rather than 3. And obviously, if it's sitting still, it doesn't have, it's not moving, which is kinetic energy is moving energy. All right, next one. Which of these objects has changing potential and kinetic energy? So both are changing. Move it down again. And that correct answer was a golf ball falling towards the ground. The golf ball is falling, so its kinetic energy is increasing. It is getting closer to the ground, so its potential energy is decreasing. So here's pretend this is a golf ball. If it is falling, it's going toward the ground here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Falling toward the ground. The more high in the sky, it has potential energy way up here. It has less potential, less potential, less potential, but it's going fast, so it's got more kinetic, more kinetic, more kinetic, and boom, boom, done. The potential is gone. It's very low right now, and the kinetic all changed. So the correct answer would be a golf ball falling towards the ground. Last one, and this is going to take forever for me to put on YouTube. A little side note. Question is, this is the one we already went over, so we're good. We already went over this. Remember the skateboarder? He's going back up the hill. So what you need to remember for your projects is potential is when your ball's at your top of the roller coaster. Kinetic is rolling down. The higher your coaster is up, the more potential it has. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Signing off. And let's say goodbye to Miss Little Stella, who slept through the whole lesson. She's sleeping in school. Stella, can you say bye to the kids? Oh, she's waving her tail. She wants to say bye to you. Bye, guys. Say bye, class. I'll see you soon. Miss you.